Bora ver esse vídeo aqui. O vídeo é do canal do Life Without Paints. Hoje eu só tenho inscrito, 24 mil views. 10 segredos da campanha, tá? Inclusive, eu estou sem áudio. Eu tenho que ativar o áudio aqui para vocês ouvirem comigo. Bora ver o vídeo do mano aqui. Vou aumentar o som aí para vocês. Isso aqui vai ajudar vocês na campanha do Path of Exile, para quem não tá ligado, tá? Então, basicamente é isso. Bora lá? Obviamente eu vou estar mutado enquanto eu janto, mas aí eu vou desmutando e vou comentando aquilo que eu achar necessários.
Secrets that have been added over the last few leagues, so I think 3.24 moving onwards, and they can be really helpful on league start. So let's get into them. Feel free to skip around using the chapters below, and if I missed your favorite one, then let me know in the comments. Okay, so to start us off, first of all, we've got a chemist's box, a chemist's strong box, and you can find this in Act 1. And this is in the upper prison, and it's just before
Isso é muito bom.
Brutus. So if you go through the lower prison and then you go find the...
Isso aqui que ele tá falando, todo mundo que é mais antigo sabe. Quem não sabe disso, isso aqui é muito bom, cara. É uma box que dropa flask.
Upper prison entrance, and then you move along until you get to Brutus. You'll notice a strongbox on your minimap, and you can see here there's a little switch on the side of this pillar, and you hit that switch and the skeleton falls to the ground. It opens up, and then there's a chemist strongbox, and the chemist strongbox has flasks in it. This means that you can probably get a quicksilver flask here, which means that you'll have 2 quicksilver flasks. You can usually get bismuth flasks, life flasks, mana flasks, that kind of stuff here. Moving on to Act 6 in the Karui Fortress. This is just before you go fight the God of War. There's a little bit of a island here in the middle of this zone, and it's got some Trial of the Ancestors monsters on it, and they drop a free tattoo.
Eu não sabia que era ali. Boa também.
Act 7, we got Chamber of Sins, a level 2. And in the Chamber of Sins level 2, there's an exit and there's also a Ascendancy trial as well. And if you go find the Ascendancy trial, as soon as you get to the end of it, then you'll find there's a little switch on the back wall here. A little door will open up. And then in here, there is a box with a hidden gem in it. And this is a gem with quality.
Não sabia. Mas é
Towards
pouco.
the end of Act 7 now, as soon as you've defeated the Act boss, Arakali, you'll come out into the San Ramparts, and pretty early on in the San Ramparts, you'll find along the ramparts there's a switch, which is pretty obvious, and this leads into a tunnel area, and in the tunnel there is a safe, and there is a smuggler's cache.
Pra quem gosta, seja muito bem-vindo, meu querido. Tamo junto, viu? Manda um pouco pra nós. Queria, viu, mandar aí pra vocês. Tá gostoso. É arroz, frango e ovo, mas tá bom. Mudaram isso? Antes era um canto? Ele posso dar uma dica? Procura depois Stância aí. Ele gera as legendas certinhas para os vídeos. Seja muito bem-vindo, Duca. Tamo junto. Obrigadão pelo follow. Seja bem-vindo também. Isso é o quê? Isso é um addon? É o quê? Onde que eu procuro esse trance aí? Joga ele aqui. Depois eu vou procurar ele.
Temple of Decay, level 1 here. This is in Act 7 again. You can get a corrupted unique and a corrupted body armor and a corrupted weapon as well. The corrupted unique, I think, is always a weapon. And it's once you get into the middle of this area, off to one side is this room with this red glow here. And you'll find corrupted arms, corrupted armor, and then corrupted prized arms. And these just give you corrupted items for the first 2. And then the corrupted prized arms is a corrupted unique. On to Act 8, and in the Grain Gate,
achei meia bomba.
Chemist Strongbox. So this one, you can maybe get another Quicksilver flask, or you can get some other kind of useful flasks.
Meia bomba também. Não vou me mutar não, se estiver fazendo zoeira, vocês me falam aí.
The Grain Gate is there's a little book, and this tells you where the Gemling Legionnaires are. You need to go kill those to get the points from Maramoa. Either in that area or just before, there's this big crane you can see here. And the crane at the bottom has a little gate, and the gate can be opened, and it takes you into the hidden underbelly. Now, the hidden underbelly is a transition zone, so it's basically a shortcut, and you can go through the hidden underbelly to get to both the Solaris Concourse and the bathhouse.
Boa.
So you'll find the sort of...
Obrigadão pela dica.
And then from here, one direction goes off into the Solaris Concourse, like this. And then the other direction takes you out in the bathhouse. And you usually get brought out in the bathhouse pretty close to the Trial of Ascendancy.
Cara, isso aí é maneiro, hein?
There's also
Difícil é lembrar isso.
secret door. It's not so secret, it's on your minimap, but there's a secret door inside the bathhouse. And inside it there is a chest, and it has 2 to 3 orbs of scouring in it.
Razoavelmente. Eu não pegaria.
Now, and there is a free unique that you can grab. So in the Lunaris temple, there is a little tile on the floor that you can run over, and it gives you a special message pop up. The gentle glimmer of dawn greets the rising moon. And then you can find a similar one in the Solaris temple level 1. This one says, "A shadow passes briefly across the rising dawn." And once you've got both of these, you can head to the Grand Promenade, and you'll find this area here.
Muito
there's
trampo.
a door that's not normally there, and there's an emblem here on the floor of Solaris and Lunaris, and there's some stairs that you can go through. And in this room, you get Twilight's End chest, which gives you a free unique. In
Muito
Act
trampo.
9 now, and once you go into the Vestiri Desert
Gostei não.
from the descent, just to the right of the entrance to this zone, there is a small area with some statues, and there is a
Tá.
Crimson offering, a
Dá pra
Viridian
farmar.
offering, and a Sapphire offering. And these are just rare jewels that you can get. You select one of them, the other ones crumble, and you can take your jewel. In the Boiling Lake,
Gostei muito
when
não.
you're off to go kill the Gorgon, just before going to get the Gorgon on the sort of top right of the screen, you can take the left-hand wall instead, and it will bring you to this camp area. And there are 2 fossil remains here, and you can
Isso é legal.
and you get 2 free fossils.
Isso é legal, fóssil é caro.
In the tunnel, which is after the foothills in Act 9, you'll find the Trial of Ascendancy, and it's got all these traps. And once you're done, you can go back, and along this wall here, at the very end, there is a door and a switch. So you flip the switch, this is what the door looks like, and inside here is a chest with a random transfigured gem.
Gema transfigurada? Isso é bom.
Until you
Isso é bom.
find a similar grate to the one in the Grain Gate that leads you to the hidden underbelly. And going into these refinery tunnels, you'll find a crafting recipe along with some monsters from Heist. This crafting recipe is the trigger a socketed spell when you use a skill with 8-second cooldown, or the trigger socketed spells when you focus with a 0.25 second cooldown. And the last one here is the Ossuary.
Aumenta mais... Aquela build do Afana do Fantasma, alguém sabe se é bom? A galera já falou. Aumenta mais 10 centavos? Como assim mais 10 centavos? A do Afana é item, depende de se for mais barato, pior que nem item de Santa Catarina. Imagina o cagado dropar um Yansa nessa... Ou dropar um Yansa aqui, seria massa. Mesma reação que eu. Mano, aquilo ali é da hora, velho. Esse vídeo tem coisas muito boas. And on one side of the trial here, there is a switch, and on the other side, this opens up a secret door over here. Da tatuagem do fóssil são boas. But it's actually a faceted lens, and this gives you 10 million stored experience, which you can any gem that you have. Nem fuder. Isso daí é bom. Gostei, mano. Se inscreva no canal desse cara aí, ó. Life Without Paints. 3 mil inscritos só e o cara mandou muito bem. E se você não é inscrito no nosso canal, se inscreve aí também. Tamo junto, rapaziada.